So, you're walking in a park and you saw a cat, and getting awed by its cuteness, you hold it in your hands and you end up holding a dog and you're like, what? 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 Maybe it's a dream. And indeed it is. And it's not unique to you. Everyone does it and its bizarreness could not be debated. So, why do we dream? Do they have any meaning? Should I take them seriously or just ignore it? For answers to these questions, let's turn on the macroscope. To understand about dreams, we have to know a bit more about sleep than our last video. If you have not watched that already, what are you waiting for? Link is in the description. To understand dreams, we have to look at the stages of sleep, which are divided as rapid eye movement sleep and non-rapid eye movement sleep. Rapid eye movement sleep, or REM or R sleep, is called so because in this state of sleep, our whole body is paralyzed down the neck, but our eyes move around rapidly. This is the psychologically active state of sleep in which dreams happen. Non-rapid eye movement sleep, or NREM or N sleep, which transits from lighter to deeper sleeps and is a more restful kind of sleep than REM. And in NREM sleep, you can kick your partner, the ability restricted in REM sleep. Now, you had your dinner, you brushed your teeth, and you have rolled into your bed ready to sleep. You close your eyes and you have slowly drifted into the N1 stage of sleep. If you are awakened during this stage, you won't realize that you are actually sleeping. And do you remember the sensation of falling, followed by a big jerk during sleep? It happens during this stage and is termed as the hypnic jerk. There are speculations that this has to do with the possibility that our ancestors slept in trees where this jerk prevented them from falling. Now, as you drift further into sleep, the body temperature drops, heart rate slows, breathing becomes shallower and irregular. You have entered the N2 stage of sleep. Now if you are awakened, you would be aware that you were asleep. After N2, you enter into the N3 stage. This is the deepest stage of sleep, simply called deep sleep. It is during this stage that growth hormones are released from the pituitary gland. The body is at the lowest level of functioning and it would be very hard to awake you. If something does awake you, you would be very confused. After spending some time in N3, you would go back to N2 and then into a stage in which body temperature increases, the eyes move rapidly under the eyelids, the heart beats much faster, almost your body is fully awake, but it's not. You have entered the R stage of sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep, which is also referred as paradoxical sleep. This is the stage in which most dreams occur. The body is unable to act upon these dreams because of sleep paralysis. For example, if in your dream you are being chased by a tiger and you want to run, but sleep paralysis avoids that in reality. The two different types of sleep serve different purposes. After a very physically demanding day, people tend to spend more time in NREM deep sleep as physical activity demands more time for the recovery of the body. But an emotionally demanding day asks for increased time in REM sleep, as the dreams in REM sleep are a way of dealing with stresses and tensions of the day. Let's come to dream now. Dreams have been a source of curiosity ever since the existence of humanity. And people don't hesitate to interpret their dreams as something meaningful. In the past, some viewed dreams as prophecies, some as messages from the god, but bringing the discussion of dreams in the scientific realm is the work of Sigmund Freud with his publication of The Interpretation of Dreams. He believed that conflicts, events and desires of the past are represented in symbolic form in dreams. For example, dreaming about being naked in a public place is interpreted as an expression of childhood innocence or a desire for sex. But a dream could be interpreted in any way you want, and today people are no longer fond of Freud's dream analysis. There is a much better theory which is widely accepted called the activation synapses theory, according to which dream is another kind of thinking that occurs when people sleep. It is less realistic because it comes not from the outside world of reality but from within people's memories and experiences of the past. The frontal lobes, which is associated with thinking, are more or less shut down during dreaming, which may account for unrealistic and often bizarre nature of dreams. But dreams are not always weird. Sometimes they are ordinary or even seem to mean something. So do they. Information that is accessed during waking hours can have an influence on the synthesis of dreams. When the brain is making up a dream, it uses meaningful bits and pieces of the person's experience from the previous day or the last few days rather than just random items from memory. Most of the things we dream about are day-to-day activities which processes the day's events and fix them in our memories. So if you are learning something like a new language or a skill, a REM sleep of dream would strengthen muscle memory, helping in learning that skill. There is another theory which proposes dreams draw on our knowledge and understanding of the world, mimicking reality. Most of the things you dream about are forgotten when you are awake. That's the reason you think you don't dream every day when you do, provided that you sleep enough. That's all from my end. If you like this video, you can show your support by hitting the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and if you happen to watch this at night before sleeping, good night and sweet dreams.